The Republic Day celebrations have always featured the nation's defense capabilities. This year too, some key defense systems will be displayed. By extending the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat to defense manufacturing, India has kickstarted a whole new era of indigenous weapons. So let's take a deep dive into which weapon systems are being displayed. So which defense systems will be showcased at the 76th Republic Day Parade? News9 Plus Decodes. The 2025 Republic Day Parade will feature a tri-services tableau for the first time. The tableau will emphasize on the jointness among the armed forces. Displays will include a joint operations room and synchronized operations. This initiative aligns with 2025 being declared as the year of reforms in the Ministry of Defense. The newly developed tactical missile Pralay will be one of the indigenous systems to be displayed at Kartavya Path. The short-range surface-to-surface missile can carry a payload capacity of 500 to 1000 kgs. The missile, with a range of 150 to 500 kilometers, is capable of carrying conventional warheads. This year's parade, featuring the operational readiness and technological prowess of the armed forces, will also showcase hardware like the Pinaka rocket system, known as Agniban, the BrahMos missile system, and the quick reaction fighting vehicles known as Nandi Ghosh, the battlefield surveillance system known as Sanjay, all-terrain vehicles known as the Chetak, and the T-90 tank known as Bhishma will also be displayed. The contingent will also showcase bridge-laying vehicles, light strike vehicles also known as Bajrang, and artillery systems like the Grad BM-21 rocket launcher. Now the parade will feature various systems to highlight India's growing defense prowess. Many of these systems are now being produced domestically, keeping in mind India's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. So how did Atmanirbhar Bharat revitalize defense production in 2024? In July 2024, the Department of Defense Production notified the 5th Positive Indigenization List, or PIL, consisting of 346 items. These include strategically important line replacement units, systems, subsystems, assemblies, sub-assemblies, and raw materials. Earlier, 4 PILs comprising 4,666 items were notified by the Department of Defense Production for defense public sector undertakings. Out of these, 2,972 items have already been produced domestically. Defense exports touched a record of Rs 21,083 crores in the financial year 2023-24. This shows a growth of 32.5% over the previous fiscal year, when the figure was Rs 15,920 crores. Defense production went up to a record high figure of Rs 1,26,887 crores, reflecting a growth of 16.7% over the defense production of the previous financial year. In contrast, the value of defense production in the financial year 2022-23 was Rs 1,08,684 crores. In the 2024-2025 Union Budget, the Ministry of Defense was allocated Rs 6.22 lakh crores, the highest among all the ministries. 75% of the defense capital procurement budget was earmarked for the domestic industry, and India rose up to its potential with massive defense production. Let's have a look at India's 2024 defense additions. So what were some of the major defense commissions in the past year? The second Arihant-class submarine INS Arighat was commissioned into the Indian Navy. The technological advancements undertaken indigenously on this submarine make it significantly more advanced than its predecessor Arihant. INS Tushil, the latest multi-role stealth-guided missile frigate, was commissioned into the Indian Navy. It is an upgraded Krivak III class frigate of the project 1135.6, of which 6 are already in service. Armed with a range of advanced weapons, it is designed for blue water operations across the spectrum of naval warfare in all 4 dimensions: air, surface, underwater, and electromagnetic. The induction of all light combat helicopters (LSP) was completed in February 2024. IAF personnel were vigorously trained on the system, and LCH successfully participated in Gagan Shakti exercise in April 2024.